Hello, I'm going to be showing you some way to make a hammered look without actually having to do the hammer. So, what I'll do is I'll use this background so you can see it better. I don't know. So now, I'm just making a regular hoop set of earrings. So first you make your hoops. And to have the hammered look without actually having to do the hammer, you would take your round nose pliers from your jewelry tools, and you will take this and put it all the way down, if you can see, and then just close. And just keep doing that. Give it a good squeeze and keep doing it, and then you can go back and do it again. So now, this is easy if you don't have the metal block and a hammer the special hammer that you would use to do that. It would be a mallet, it would be metal, one side would be flat, one side would be slightly rounded. And that's what you would use to hammer your jewelry. So now say you wanted that look, but you either didn't have it or you live in an apartment like I do, and even though I don't care because my neighbors are entirely extremely noisy and I've had to complain about them several times, but still, if you live in an apartment or in a house with somebody that's grouchy and doesn't want to hear you hammering or is trying to sleep because their shift is different and you want to do your hammering crafts on your jewelry, you can just do this. So now, I don't know if you can see the difference. I don't have this on a tripod, but you see how that looks slightly hammered compared to the other side? So what we're going to do is, remember, take your round nose pliers from your wire jewelry working tools. Actually, you should have a set of these whether you use wire jewelry working or whether you're just making regular jewelry, because it helps when you're using jump rings and chains and cutting. So you just want to go around or do the area that you want to show and kind of give it a good squeeze. Go down all the way to this part, not like in here because that'll cut it, but like to this part in the end. And give it a good squeeze and just keep doing that all the way around, and then you can go back and go do it again. The more you do it, the more it'll look hammered, the more your wires will tend to stay in place and get rid of those kind of kinks. And that's all you have to do. You just have to take your round nose pliers and give it a good squeeze at the bottom there. Like I said, not all the way here, not all the way down, but like up to here. And then just squeeze. And I don't know if you're seeing that. See the difference now? I'll take the camera and pick it up. See how that looks? And then the regular wires next to it, and you just keep going round and round to give it that nice hammered look. See? And it looks nice. So you could do that with any kind of wire that you have if you don't want to do the hammering, and it gives it a hammered look. So I hope you try that in your next craft, and I'm going to continue crafting. I will have some more videos for you showing you some of my latest wire earring creations that I just made, along with some bangle bracelets and upper arm bracelets that I made out of wire and beads. So I'll be showing you those as soon as I finish my videos and edit them. So I'll figure within a week or two you'll have more. In the meanwhile, go to my channel, and on my DIY crafts playlist I have a few brand new jewelry videos showing some of my wire creations, and you can just look through that DIY playlist for other crafts and other ones if you haven't already seen them. Here, I brought you into my bathroom and my lighting is much better. So in this one, I did the round nose plier squeezing for the hammered look. And in this one, I just left it alone. So if you can see the difference, how this looks hammered just by doing that squeezing of the round nose pliers. So you can turn regular hoops, even if you don't want to make your own hoops, which are really easy, and to shape them you can get a round like medicine bottle or anything that is this size, depending on the size that you want your hoops. These are about an average size, but if you wanted huge hoops, then just get something that's big to shape it, because you don't want crimps and curves because they're hard to get out. But if you do this, it kind of helps it keep its shape. So that's the difference. So if you want the hammered look, it looks quite pretty because when the light catches the difference. And that's all you're doing basically with those round nose pliers. Okay, so now you can make regular hoop earrings, and then I still have to affix the chain, or you could put beads on it and then do the round nose plier thing I showed you, crimping it going all the way around. Or you can affix a chain and then hang a bead with a jump ring from there, just dangling in the middle, if you wanted to spruce it up a little. But I just figured a plain pair of hoop earrings with that hammered look. And you will have to tap it slightly with a little tiny, this is for my ring mallet, and just to shape it. Hold it with one hand and then to shape it so it's not sticking out on one end. Over here are my ringlets from like the chain link necklace I showed you on one of my videos on my DIY crafts playlist. So there's going to be a gap, and all you have to do with that gap is get, clip off a little tiny, the scratchy piece. Sometimes you don't have to do it. And get what I used was this. See how it has a big, like a bead with like a barrel bead with a big space? And I just put it on one end, and then I moved this piece and put it over there, and that's it. Now if you wanted to secure it even better, you could put a little bit of glue on each side so it won't budge. But that's all I did. I just stuck this on one end, and then I push this in the other, and it stays there just nice. Then I affixed one jump ring, and then another jump ring, and then my hooks. That's it. And now a pair of hoop earrings with one bead. So that's what you could do once you cut your chain up, if you don't buy the package of chain links. Because you remember it came with the necklace I showed you on my DIY playlist. If you saw it, you'd remember. It came like this, has a chain. It was one big, one small, one big, one small, one big, one small. It was like a necklace chain for $2-3 that you would find at Michael's Craft Store. And it wasn't online. The only thing I found online at Michael's Craft Store were the interchangeable rings. Some were hammered, some were not, and they were different sizes, and you just open up the connecting piece and stick your beads and whatnot. But these you actually have to cut, and I show you all about that in different videos on my DIY crafts playlist. So just go there, check it out. I have all my crafts in there, and easy to make hoops. You just get some wire and shape them, wrap a piece, make an eye hook. That's it. So that's what I made for today, and I will be showing you more later.